My drug of choice right now is meth, but honestly, any drugs I can get my hand on, I'm gonna do them.
So just kind of, what's your name? Where are you from? What's the drug of choice? Why? Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Raul, 29. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I was born in California. My drug of choice right now is meth, but honestly, any drugs I can get my hand on, I'm gonna do them. I just like being high. I don't think I like being high. I like escaping.
Yeah.
Um,
How long have you been using?
I haven't been sober since I was 16, and when I was 16, I didn't know I was doing drugs. I just knew they were pills that made me feel funny, and I kept taking them because they were fun.
And what made you come to rehab?
Everything was going too well, and I kept f***ing it up. I kept, calling into work because I didn't want them to notice that I was tweaking and coming down. And I was a foreman for a hardscaping company. I was building patios, fireplaces, and on Sundays I worked at a restaurant that the owner used to work for Vogue in the 80s, and menu changed every day, and people would watch me plate 12 plates at once and be like, dude, how do you do that all at once? And I'd be coming down off of meth at the time, so I'd just be trying to hurry up so I can go home and smoke some more.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it, and I didn't want to keep wanting to rush home when I loved what I was doing. And I'm tired of loving drugs more than my life. I see other people being happy and doing what they do and enjoying it, and I can't see myself doing that until I'm sober.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it's like to be sober.
Yeah. So when you say you don't know what it's like to be sober, what do you think the longest stint of sobriety you've had? Like days, weeks, minutes?
Never.
Never.
I mean, I've always had weed,
Yeah.
so weed's always there. If not weed, then I'm doing blow. I mean, I was in the lifestyle of the trade, so whatever I wanted, I had, and I've been doing it for 10 to 11 years. So you get enough respect to where people just give it to you. Like if you're like, hey man, I'm fiending or I'm jonesing, and they're like, bro, I got you. Like,
Yeah.
And it's hard to get away from that.
What do you want out of sobriety?
I want to be able to live, like actually live and enjoy it. And I don't know. That's it. Just want to enjoy life. I haven't been able to enjoy life, and I don't know how long.
What do you see yourself doing once you get out of here?
Van life.
Van life, huh?
Yeah. I want to get a van. I want to set a route. I want to stop in a couple of cities when I need money and get what I need and keep going and just experience life, like not just one perspective of it.
What do you think that you are going to experience in this process?
I'm going to hopefully find out what I'm escaping from, because sometimes I think about it and I realize life's not that bad, but I don't know why I always make it out to be like it is. And anything that I want to do, I'm the only one that's stopping myself from doing it.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I think it's extremely important for us to understand that, like, we're going to have to do some hard work in this, and it sounds like hard work is not something you're afraid of by any means based on your job history and all of this stuff.
No.
Is there anything that you are afraid of coming into this?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty much homeless right now. I sold all my shit in a week and left and hopped on a plane and put all my faith in this shit, man. Like, for a second I thought this was a scam. When I was waiting at the hotel, I was like what if they don't come for me? Like, what if they just took the insurance info and ran? And I'm scared that I don't know. I guess I'm just scared. I mean, I have nothing right now. What I have on me is in my bags is it.
Yeah.
So if I don't put in the work, so I either put in the work and make it happen, or I don't and I fail, and that's that.
What would you say to somebody who is sitting at home debating on if they should make the same choice that you just made?
You don't do things because you want to. You do it because you have to. Nobody hates themselves that much, and if they just convince themselves that it's okay being comfortable, but it's not okay when you're f***ing your life up. And if you're too comfortable, you gotta learn to be uncomfortable, man. Being uncomfortable is the only real thing about life. Too comfortable is bad.
Oh, yeah. Now, you are going to be doing the full program here.
Yeah.
and we're going to be following you throughout the stages of this. So at the end of all this, you're going to see this. So right now, what would you say to future Raul at the end?
Thanks for sticking it out, bro, because I'm uncomfortable with shit right now.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
All right, so this is my day 1 out of detox. It's been a rough couple of days. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of emotional. I don't like talking about it, but I cried a little bit. I did that in my room though. I don't like doing that in front of people. I was nervous because I'm pretty much homeless, you know, right now. I don't got nothing but my bags and shit on me. But I talked to the people here. They said they're not gonna let me be homeless. They're gonna figure something out for me. And honestly, I'm kind of excited. I feel a lot better. I was a lot anxious, and anxiety is kind of going away. It's turned into good anxiety. I'm kind of excited to see what goes on and how I'm gonna get my shit together, because I need to get it together. It's either that or, you know, I die. So we'll figure something out. I've been asked to talk about how I'm feeling right now. Being honest, I don't feel good. I'm not in a good mood. I'm angry more at myself than anything. And I miss my friends, and I wish they were still alive. A lot. They were the closest things to family I had, and I think I'm also sad. I'm sad and mad and scared and frustrated, but like my homie said, you know, I said I was gonna do it, so I better fucking do it, because if not, we're gonna have a fucking problem. And I'm not trying to see him in the afterlife like that, because I'm not trying to get my ass chewed out, especially by somebody that I considered a brother. And it's difficult to have to do this. I don't even know if I'm saying that's in my mind right now, because everything's so muffled and feels like it's just static in my head. But the truth is the truth, and I can't lie to myself. I have to accept that this is just a part of life, and I can't do drugs to avoid it or escape like I'm used to. It's gonna be rough, maybe for the rest of the day, maybe not, but I'm the one that decides that. And I don't know, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing the right thing by not leaving, even though I really want to. And yeah, I guess I just got to deal with it. I'll figure it out. I got the right help, and people are cool here, and they make me realize things that I knew deep down, but I need that kind of slap in the face, metaphorically, to check me, because ain't nobody else around to do that no more. But as frustrated as I am, I'm grateful. But I guess we'll figure out where this goes.
Yep. All right. Kind of moving out here out of nowhere, changing my lifestyle completely and having to start over from scratch. It's kind of crazy, but I'm glad I'm doing it. I'm nervous to see what's gonna happen, but excited at the same time. I was depressed for the longest, and now I'm starting to see the bright side of things, and grateful for, you know, everybody, all the counselors and whatnot, and Tots, thanks for all the workouts. And yeah, thanks guys.
So since last Friday, it's been kind of rough, but like good at the same time. I tried to leave like 3 times, I think. I had some personal issues, some issues with other people, some issues with just me not being able to deal with my emotions and kind of being impulsive like I'm used to doing. Being impulsive is something I'm used to doing, just reacting and going on with whatever I think is the right thing to do in the moment. But today I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for the future, and I think everything's starting to kind of turn around and make sense in my head. I had a portion in today's lesson which was defining toxicity, and last week was going through losses, which was really hard. But everything's starting to feel lighter. I'm starting to understand that emotions aren't really the reality. It might be what it's true in the moment, it might be true in the moment, but that doesn't mean it's absolutely the set in stone answer to what I'm feeling right now. I'm learning to pause and breathe and just kind of live in the moment and take a second to analyze everything. And I don't know, for once in my life, I'm kind of excited for the future. I can see what I'm capable of, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see what else I have to learn. I'm not as pissy as I was, but it's one step at a time, I guess. And I guess I'm now excited to take the next few steps and see where this goes. I'm not trying to rush the program anymore. I'm not trying to leave after 30 days. I want to go through the whole thing and see where it takes me. Well, I've got 3 weeks left. I got my graduation date, and just kind of got real. I've been doing everything and getting it done. I've been having rough days and good days, but I'm figuring out a lot of deeper truths that kind of make me feel ugly, but I know how to make it unugly now. I have a problem with anger and projection, and I just kind of got a slap in the face that I needed, the hard truth. I gotta stop worrying about others, man. I gotta start worrying about me and getting me done. I don't feel like the same person. I don't feel like the person I want to be yet, but I know I'm getting there, and I think that's the best part. I'm figuring it out with the help of mainly Jeremy, but like the people here, the facility, the lessons, kind of starting to get where it needs to be in my head instead of just superficially. I have a tendency of just doing things just to do them, and for the first time I'm doing them and actually simmering on them. It's cool. I don't hate myself for the first time in forever. I'm starting to love myself, and I know this sounds lame, but I am. Like, it's fucking cool. I like who I am. I'm proud of who I am and who I'm gonna become. Still got some time to go, even after I leave here, but I think this is a bigger step that I've taken in years. So once I figure it out, it's over for you. It's not gonna stay, so I'm gonna put it up here. A whippo. First, I gotta apologize for any foul language that I use for the guests here, but this is not summer camp. This is rehab, and I'm gonna tell you my story. You want the real me, and this is what you're gonna get. At 16, I started doing drugs. I had no idea I was doing them. I just knew there were pills that made me feel good. Then I found out they were OxyContin, and then, started going on to other things. I was sheltered. I had no role models really, and at 18 I was kicked out for leaving the religion I was in. I didn't know anybody because of being sheltered, so I started my life in a trap house. 18 through 21 was really questionable. I was making really weird decisions, somehow ended up in the street life from being a Jehovah's Witness. At 22 I almost died. I was selling drugs at a festival, and somebody wanted to roofie me and rob me, and stuff happened and I almost died. And then after that, the next 5 years, all of my friends died. I was alone, lonely, and lost. And I wanted to find somebody to blame, but I couldn't blame my parents. They had no role models themselves, and at the end of the day, I was a grown man. And I had to realize that I make my own decisions. Last year,
Actually, no, it was a couple months ago. Before I came to this program, I tried killing myself. My friend got me a call and I went to a psych ward. After the psych ward, I listened to my therapist and my psychiatrist and reached out to go to a rehab. And somehow they found me this place. I sold everything and fit whatever I could in a suitcase and a backpack and threw away the rest and came out here. I don't know what I'm really going to do necessarily. I know I'm going to an SLE thanks to Elevate and the people that are helping me out, and I'm going to make something of my life. I'm grateful for the program itself. Phase 1 taught me a lot about mindfulness, got me into CrossFit. Phase 2 taught me about toxic people and toxic thinking and managing relationships. Phase 3 taught me about taking responsibility and accountability. RSs, which were easily the worst time of my life. And then the last phase was getting an exit plan, meeting to meet great people. Thank you, Adam, for being out here. Nick, for getting me an SLE. And I'm gonna find work and start with a clean slate. It's the only way I can make a living without going back to the lifestyle that I used to live. So I just want to say thank you to the staff, the instructors, Tots for going rough on the CrossFit and having the warm-ups, pre-workouts. Kylie for the security staff, thanks for picking me up. Jeremy and Brandon, you meatheads, I love you guys. My roommates that I've had, you know, Aaron, Danny's not here. Everybody that I've met along the way, I mean, all of you guys are honestly have something to offer, and I'm glad that I met all of you. Thankful for Elevate and for the patience that you guys have shown me, because I know I have a tendency to be a little shithead and be hard-headed. So I can honestly say that now I'm excited and be happy. I'm excited to be happy and live my life truly. And you know who you are. Leave that cat alone.
What would you say to future Raul at the end?
Thanks for sticking it out, bro, because I'm uncomfortable with shit right now.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, bro.